Online friends are actually kind of amazing and people don't give them enough credit. And I do find it sort of like a direct fix to the topic that I talked about in my last video, which was why you feel alone even though you have friends. But I talked about real life friends. And I did want to mention it in my last video, but I also wanted it to be its own specific thing. So think about it like this. You can meet someone completely random through a game, TikTok, Instagram, Discord, anywhere, and somehow you end up talking every single day. You go from strangers to knowing each other's problems, inside jokes, and daily routines. That's kind of crazy if you think about it, because you're giving all this information to someone you haven't even met yet. And the best part is, you're usually way more yourself with online friends. You're not stressing about how you look, what you're wearing, or if you're acting cool enough. You're just texting or calling. You're being real, and because of that, the connection feels more genuine. Like you're not putting on some fake version of yourself just to fit in. And to be honest, some of your online friends check on you more than people in real life. Like, they'll notice when your energy's off or when you disappear for a bit, and they'll actually ask if you're okay. And yeah, people love to say shit like, oh, but you've never met them, it's not the same. Okay, and? A friendship isn't just about being in the same place, it's about how someone treats you. If someone is there for you, listens to you, makes you laugh, and gives a shit about you, then it's real. Simple as that. Obviously, it's not perfect. Time zones can be annoying as fuck. Sometimes you can't talk as much as you want, and yeah, it does suck. But even with all that, those friendships still work. That says a lot. And I think one of the coolest things is that these people choose to be in your life. It's not because you go to the same school or you see each other every day. They don't have to talk to you, they just do, because they want to, and that makes it feel way more genuine. And another thing people don't talk about is how easy it is to open up to online friends. Like, you'll be telling them stuff that you've never told anyone in real life, and it doesn't even feel weird. You'll just randomly be like, yeah, I've been feeling kind of fucky lately, and suddenly you're having a deep conversation at like 4 a.m. with someone who actually gets it. There is something about that distance that makes it easier to be honest. Also, online friends are low-key the best hype people. They'll support your ideas, your goals, your random interests, sometimes more than people around you in real life. And that kind of support can actually make a huge difference. And let's talk about how funny people are online. The inside jokes, insane. The randomness, even fucking worse. You can go from having a deep conversation about life to sending the dumbest memes 5 seconds later. A fucking horse smoking a cigarette or some shit. It's chaotic in the best way, and somehow that balance makes the friendship feel even more real, not less. Another thing is that online friends usually see a different side of you, not the version people at school or uni see, not the version your family sees, just you, the unfiltered version. And when someone accepts that version of you, it hits so much different. It's like, damn, I didn't even have to try and you still stayed. And yeah, sometimes people underestimate how much online friends can actually help you mentally. Like, if you're having a bad day, just talking to someone who understands you, even if through a screen, can genuinely make you feel better. It's not just texting, it's real support. It's someone being there for you when you need it. At the same time, losing an online friend can hurt way more than people expect, because you're so used to talking every day, sharing everything, and then suddenly, nothing. No messages, no updates, just silence. And it's weird because other people might not even understand why you're upset. They'll be like, it's just an online friend. But to you, it's way more than that. And honestly, one of the best feelings is when you've been friends with someone online for so long that it just feels normal. Like, you forget you've actually never met. They're just a part of your life now. You tell them about your day, your problems, random things that happen, like it's nothing. And if you ever do meet them in real life, that's a whole different level. It's like everything just clicks instantly because you already know so much about that person. There is no awkward phase, there is no pretending, just straight vibes, and that's something not a lot of people get to experience. Also, online friends can introduce you to completely new perspectives, different countries, different cultures, different ways of thinking. You end up learning stuff you probably never would have been exposed to otherwise. Online friends will also sit there and talk to you for hours about absolutely nothing. And somehow it's still the best part of your day. You're just laughing for no reason. It's not even about what you're talking about. It's just the fact that you're talking to them. And also, they're there during the weirdest hours. That's what I like about it. It's that they're always available. Like everyone else is asleep or you're up late overthinking something and you don't feel like talking to anyone in real life. They're there, whether it's a different time zone or they're also just being up sleep deprived. It feels like you always have someone you can reach out to. That kind of availability actually means a lot. And sometimes they can even see you at your worst times. Like when you're bored, annoyed, or overthinking something, or just not in the mood at all. And instead of judging you, they just deal with it. They'll either match your energy or try to cheer you up, and they don't make a big deal out of it. Another amazing thing as well is how easy it is to be consistent with them. You don't need to plan anything, you don't need to go out, you don't need to spend money, you just text or call or just play games together, and that's enough. And just like what I said in my last video, online friends can make you feel less alone even when you're physically alone. You could be sitting in your room by yourself, but you don't feel lonely because you're talking to someone who actually gets you. That's a huge difference that people don't really understand unless they've experienced it. And yeah, sometimes you might drift off for a bit, maybe you're gonna get busy, maybe life gets in the way, but when you come back, it's like nothing changed. You just pick up right where you left off. No awkwardness, no pressure, just straight back to normal, and that's how you know it's real. Online friends can actually be brutally honest in a good way though. Like if you're doing something dumb, they'll tell you straight up, and not in a mean way, but in a I actually care about you, so I'm not gonna let you mess this up kind of way. And sometimes you need that. They're also the ones who will sit there with you and listen to you talk about the same thing over and over again without telling you to shut up. They might joke about it, but they still listen. That patience, not everyone has that. So yeah, online friends might not look the same as normal friendships on the outside, but that doesn't make them any less real. If anything, the effort it takes to maintain them makes them even more meaningful. At the end of the day, a friend is a friend. Doesn't matter if they're right next to you or miles away. If they care about you, support you, and make your life better, then that's all that matters.